Hello, everyone, and welcome back to Fluent Nest English, where learning English is easy and fun. I am Emily.
And I am Ollie. Hello, Emily. Hello, everyone. It is so wonderful to be here with you all today.
It is so great to have you here, Ollie. Now, before we start today, I have to ask you something. Have you ever been to a coffee shop and walked out with something completely different from what you wanted?
Emily, I have a story, and I need you to promise not to laugh.
I promise nothing.
Tell me.
Last winter I was traveling. New city. Cold morning. I was so tired I could barely keep my eyes open. I walked into a coffee shop, and I just wanted something warm and sweet. Something comforting. And the barista asked me a question I did not understand. And I said yes. And she asked another question. And I said yes again. And she asked one more. And I said yes. And I sat down. And she brought me the most enormous black coffee I have ever seen in my life. No sugar, no milk, nothing.
You said yes to everything without knowing what you were agreeing to.
3 times. I said yes 3 times. And I drank the whole thing because I was too embarrassed to say anything. I was shaking for 4 hours.
That is one of the most relatable coffee shop stories I have ever heard. And I want every single person listening right now to know that this has happened to almost everyone who has ever tried to order coffee in a foreign language.
You walk in with a simple wish. A warm drink. A moment of peace. And suddenly you are standing there nodding at questions you do not fully understand, while the line grows longer behind you and your confidence shrinks smaller by the second.
Today that ends. Because today we are giving you everything you need to walk into any coffee shop in the world and order exactly what you want in natural, confident English. Every question, every phrase, every situation. We are covering all of it.
And stay until the end, because we have a full role play where Emily and I go through a complete coffee shop experience together. You're going to hear everything flowing naturally before you try it yourself.
Okay, Ollie. Let us start with something very important that most people do not think about before they walk up to the counter. The first words out of the barista's mouth.
Because they do not say, hello, how are you like in a textbook. They just go straight in.
Exactly. A barista will say something like, what are you having today? Or, what can I get you? Or sometimes just next with a warm smile, and their pen ready. And right there in that first second, a lot of learners freeze.
Because they were prepared to say their order, but not prepared to hear that opening. And the freeze uses up precious seconds while the queue watches.
So, the preparation is not just knowing what to say. It is also knowing what to expect to hear. And now you know. What are you having? What can I get you? Next. Those 3 are the most common openers you'll hear.
And the moment you hear any of them, you smile, and you say, can I get a blank, please? That is it. That is your opening move. Can I get blank, please?
Can I get is the single most natural ordering phrase in English. Native speakers say it in coffee shops, restaurants, fast food places everywhere. Can I get a cappuccino? Can I get an iced tea? Can I get a medium latte with oat milk? It works for everything.
And it is so much warmer than give me or I want, which are technically correct but sound a little flat, a little demanding, like you are placing an order rather than having a human interaction.
And coffee shops are human interactions. The barista is a real person. Can I get treats them like one?
Now after you say your drink name, the very next thing that happens is a rapid series of questions. And this is where my yes, yes, yes moment happened. So let us break each question down so nobody else has that experience.
Question number 1. What size? And your 3 options are small, medium, and large. Those words work in every coffee shop everywhere. You never need to memorize any special names from any specific brand.
Small, medium, large. 3 words. That is the whole size vocabulary you need. And you can put the size right at the beginning of your order. Can I get a large cappuccino, please? Can I get a small iced latte, please?
Question number 2. Hot or cold? Some baristas say hot or iced. Some say, would you like that hot or cold? Either way, the answer is simply hot, please, or iced, please.
And if you want it cold, always say iced before your drink name. A large iced cappuccino. A medium iced oat milk latte. The word iced first tells the barista immediately what direction you are going.
Question number 3. What milk? And this is where modern coffee shops have become wonderfully complicated.
Wonderfully complicated is a very generous way to describe standing in front of 8 milk options when all you want is coffee.
The options you will most commonly see are whole milk, which is regular full-fat milk, skimmed milk, which has less fat, oat milk, almond milk,
soy milk,
and coconut milk.
And dairy-free means any milk that does not come from a cow. So oat milk, almond milk, soy milk, and coconut milk are all dairy-free options.
The phrase you need is with blank milk. Can I get a large iced latte with oat milk, please? Can I get a medium cappuccino with almond milk, please? With blank milk. Every barista understands it immediately.
Now, everyone, if you're enjoying this and finding these phrases genuinely helpful, please give this video a like and subscribe to Fluent Nest English. We make real English conversations like this every single week.
Yes, please subscribe. And tell us in the comments. Have you ever ordered something completely different from what you wanted in English? Tell us your story. We genuinely want to hear it.
We're going to love reading those stories. Now, Emily, let us talk about sweetness. Because this is where so many people end up with a drink that tastes either like dessert or like nothing at all.
Yes. Some specialty drinks come very sweet as the default. Caramel drinks, mocha drinks, vanilla drinks. They can have a lot of syrup in them.
And if you want something a little less sweet, the phrase that saves you is, could you make that half sweet, please? Half sweet means half the normal amount of syrup. It is a phrase baristas hear constantly.
And on the other side, if you need something stronger, if it is a Monday morning and you need actual help from your coffee, you can ask for an extra shot. Can I get an extra shot of espresso in that, please?
Extra shot means one additional shot of espresso added to your drink. More caffeine, more energy, more ability to function like a human being before 10 in the morning.
And if you want to enjoy coffee in the evening without staying awake all night, the word you need is decaf. Can I get a medium decaf latte, please? Decaf means the caffeine has been removed, so you get the taste without the sleeplessness.
Decaf. Such a small word. Such a big impact on your night.
Now there is one more question that catches a lot of English learners completely off guard. And it sounds like this. For here or to go?
For here or to go. And the first time you hear it, you think, what does that mean? Where else would I go? The coffee shop is right here.
Now there is one more question that catches a lot of English learners completely off guard. And it sounds like this. For here or to go?
For here or to go. And the first time you hear it, you think, what does that mean? Where else would I go? The coffee shop is right here.
It simply means, are you going to drink your coffee inside the cafe, or are you taking it with you when you leave? For here means you are staying. To go means you are leaving.
For here, please. To go, please. Two answers. That is the whole thing.
And some coffee shops will give you a proper ceramic cup if you say for here, which genuinely does make the coffee taste better. There is something about a real cup that a paper one just cannot replicate.
100% true. Now, after for here or to go, the last question before you pay is, can I get a name for that? Or just what is your name?
They write your name on the cup, so they can call it out when your drink is ready. And if your name is long or difficult to spell in English, just give a short, simple version. Even just your first initial is fine.
Nobody needs your full official name to make coffee. 1 or 2 letters is perfectly acceptable, and it makes life easier for everyone.
Now, let us do our pocket phrases section, where we take the most powerful phrases from today and make sure they are permanently in your memory.
Pocket phrase number 1. Can I get a blank, please? Your main ordering phrase. Works everywhere. Always sounds natural.
Pocket phrase number 2. With blank milk. How you ask for a specific type of milk. Can I get a large latte with oat milk, please?
Pocket phrase number 3. Could you make that half sweet, please? How you ask for less sugar without sounding complicated.
Pocket phrase number 4. For here, please. Or to go, please. How you answer the staying or leaving question.
Pocket phrase number 5. Excuse me, I think this might be mine. How you gently check a cup at the pickup counter without being rude.
That last one is so important, because sometimes at the pickup area you see a cup that might be yours, but you're not sure. And a lot of learners just stand there hoping. Or they take the wrong cup and walk away with someone else's drink.
Just say, excuse me, I think this might be mine. The barista will check immediately and point you to the right cup. No drama. No embarrassment. Just a quick, friendly clarification.
Now let us smooth some sentences out. This is where we take the way learners sometimes say things and upgrade them to sound natural.
Basic sentence. I want a big coffee without milk. Understood, but a little abrupt. The smooth version is, can I get a large black coffee, please? Same meaning, completely different feeling.
Basic sentence. I will drink inside. Understood, but a little robotic. The smooth version is for here, please. Short, natural, perfect.
Basic sentence. Less sugar, please. Understood, but incomplete. The smooth version is, could you make that half sweet, please? Precise. Warm. Exactly what the barista needs to hear.
Now, let us do our practice conversation. I will be the barista. Ollie will be the customer ordering his morning drink. Listen for all the pocket phrases we just covered.
I am so ready. And this time, I'm not saying yes to everything without knowing what I'm agreeing to.
Good morning. What can I get for you today?
Good morning. Can I get a large iced latte, please?
Of course. What milk would you like in that?
Could you make that without milk, please?
Absolutely. And would you like that sweet or half sweet?
Half sweet, please. I had too much sugar yesterday.
That is very wise. Is that going to be for here or to go?
To go, please. I have somewhere to be. Ollie 36. It is Ollie.
Perfect. Can I get a name for that?
And there we go. Thank you so much.
Lovely. Your total is $5.80. Tap whenever you are ready.
You too. And scene. Did you notice how short and natural every single exchange was? Can I get, without milk, half sweet, to go, a name, done.
Thank you, Ollie. We will have that ready for you at the end of the counter in just a moment. Have a wonderful morning.
Progress. Real beautiful progress.
The whole conversation from start to finish took less than a minute. And Ollie walked away with exactly the drink he wanted.
Nos checking.
No black coffee he did not ask for.
Please do not forget to subscribe to Fluent Nest English and like this video. And share it with a friend who freezes up when a barista starts asking questions. This episode is exactly what they need.
Well, everyone, that is all for today's episode. We hope you feel ready to walk into any coffee shop in the world and order your perfect drink in natural, confident English.
We love reading every single one. Have a wonderful day, everyone.
And leave us a comment below. Tell us your go-to coffee order. We want to know everything.
Hot or iced?
Sweet or strong? Without milk or without?
Bye-bye. And remember, can I get is all you need.
Goodbye, everyone. See you in the next episode.